Okay, this video is moderation doesn't work. And, I know that in traditional healthy populations, they ate small amounts of meat, for example, animal foods. However, the typical person in a westernized country, they're not just trying to go through life with a healthy diet. They're trying to actually detox themselves from all the accumulated problems they've had from eating a poor diet for so many years. So for them, they should not, they should be 100% vegan. Um, it's been my experience and the experience as well of other people that have worked with a lot of patients that when they say I'm cutting down on meat and processed food, those patients usually do not do well. It's like the diabetic who says everything's under control, it's under control. A recent patient, for example, diabetic, was saying this to me. It's been going on for a couple of years and keeps saying, oh, she's cutting down on meat, cutting down on oils. And, she continued with poor dietary habits, and her kidney function is declining. She's at risk to go on dialysis. She developed atrial fibrillation, kept going with her diet, said she's cutting down. Then her AFib got worse, became permanent. She went for a cardiac ablation. That's a big procedure. It's hours long, a lot of radiation to the heart. Why not just prevent it? Dr. Esselstyn, famously said, moderation doesn't work, moderation kills. It's been his experience as well. The patients who say, I'm just cutting down, they don't do well. It's like an alcoholic who says they're cutting down, they don't do well. You have to quit. Dr. McDougall said, moderation doesn't work. I can't do things halfway. You don't tell an alcoholic that they can drink sometimes. You don't tell a smoker that they can smoke once in a while. No, they have to quit. And that's just the way it is. It's also the case that once you start eating junk food, it's difficult to stop. I mean, it's easier to resist a naked ex-girlfriend in bed than to have only one piece of pizza and stop after that. You just have to not have any pizza, and get out of the room, okay? I'm being sexually harassed by that pizza. You just have to say no, and you should avoid situations that are high temptation. The way to do it is to also think of those foods correctly, that they're metabolic poisons. I don't want anything plugging up the arteries in my brain and my heart and my Johnson. I don't want any of the problems associated with dairy, processed foods, oils. They're all metabolic poisons. That's what they are. And again, it's best to avoid the situations, the high risk situations. Don't have that stuff in your house. Try to avoid events where it's there. Sometimes you can't avoid those events. For social reasons, you have to be there. But you can bring your own food. You can eat before the event. You can just, say hello to whoever you have to say hello to and then leave early. But you just have to be careful because you don't want to fall off the wagon.